For so many Americans and so many people around the world, achieving a college degree is a critical part of the success they seek. Yet the high costs of college here in the United States and around the world have made that degree seem inaccessible to many.
Just on the face of it, college education is very expensive. You go deep into debt, and it takes a lifetime to repay that debt, and so people are worried about it.
I'm definitely worried about student debt. I feel like school's pretty expensive these days. My mom went to undergrad when she was my age, and she recently went to grad school, and she still has that debt. So I feel concerned that I would have to deal with similar issues in the future.
I am worried about getting a job after I graduate and being able to pay off my student debt. I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to do it, but I know it's something that I think about a lot.
Yeah, it's important for families to have a good understanding of the process, because I have grandchildren who say, oh, no, $40,000, $50,000 a year to go to college, my gosh, forget it. And most students would say that, most families would say that.
I won't know the final number of how much I will owe at the end of my education here until I reach the point of getting my diploma.
Over the last few decades, we find the cost of a liberal arts education and a higher education in general has just skyrocketed. And what that's meant is that families simply can't afford that sticker price.
Students who do not have access to academic advising and college advising in their high school, students whose parents have not already been through the system of financial aid, will not understand that the sticker price of an institution is not actually going to be the cost for them.
Everybody deserves a transformative education, like the one that Mills offers. But too many families look at that sticker price and walk away. They simply think that they can't afford it.
Here at Mills, we're seeking to change that. Instead of continuing to raise our tuition, we're reducing our tuition. Mills will reduce its tuition by $16,000, reducing our annual tuition from more than $44,000 a year to less than $29,000.
I would be thrilled with the college tuition reset. That would be a huge help for me. I'm a single mom with 2 kids, and having a baseline tuition price would clarify what I owe financially for my education. It would be very helpful.
It's the right time to do a tuition reset at Mills because the high perceived cost of education has become an enemy of greater education and access for students here in California, across the country, and around the world. A tuition reset fixes one of the big problems in higher education, the confusing cost and the sense that a Mills education is out of reach of too many students.
This changes the landscape. It's going to make Mills more accessible. It's going to ensure student success. It gives us an opportunity to put into practice what Mills has always stood for, which is providing for equity and for opportunity and for access.
Studying science as a woman at Mills is an unparalleled experience. And I think a tuition reset would only encourage more women to go through this process and to experience this.
I do think that particularly Mills, because of its mission, has an obligation to become more accessible, and with a tuition reset, it would be able to do that.
Mills was founded in 1852. Even then, it was breaking barriers by educating students who couldn't find opportunities elsewhere. Today, we're again taking cutting-edge steps to break barriers for students who are seeking an education like Mills can offer.
So I say to young people, don't let anything deter you. Go to Mills, apply to Mills, and don't let anything, cost of tuition, which is coming down, don't let that be a deterrent, but make some decisions based on hope and optimism, which is what I did.